Defeat at Newcastle. The goals have been flowing for them. Liverpool unbeaten so far, and in some ways a throwback to years gone.
They'll have to really beware in situations like that, Villa, because you're talking about a very serious press that Liverpool usually apply, and if you're going to start trying to dribble past strikers in your own penalty box, you're probably going to run into trouble.
So here's the game's first corner. It was missed by everybody, and then hit with interest. Wonderful goal! Dominik Szoboszlai. His first Liverpool goal. Really is one to savour. He has caught the eye here already, and that was a beauty.
How embarrassed is Pau Torres now? Because that caused it. You know, bad decision from the centre-back. And this is just clever positioning. Everybody misses the ball in from the corner. And he just gets great control on it. I mean, he steadied himself just as he hit it. And it's gone into the ground. I thought maybe it'd have taken a little deflection. I'm not quite sure that's true. But he's absolutely drilled it into the far corner, and Martinez can just observe it.
Well, Dominik Szoboszlai has really won over the fans here in the first few weeks of his Liverpool career. And that will further his growing reputation. Back rescinded on appeal. Fantastic pass there by Alexander-Arnold for Diaz. Up against Konza. Got a shot in, but Konza made the block. And it will be a Liverpool corner.
Yeah, well done, Ezri Konsa, because it's not going to be easy trying to handle the Colombian. He's very, very swift. And he dealt with it extremely well. I mean, I wondered by now would he have been screaming for help from Matty Cash to double up, but that was well handled.
Liverpool defending a fantastic record at Anfield, where they've not lost a game since last October. The only defeat here last season came against Leeds United. 10 wins from 13 games here since then. The last away team to win a point here was Villa back in May. Salah for Nunez! Off the post and then in for 2-0. Well, Matty Cash, the unfortunate man, he's just moved back to right back. And that Villa defence exposed there. And Darwin Nunez in behind caused havoc. And Liverpool now double their lead, Jim.
Well, this goes to Alexander-Arnold, because he began the move with a delicious little ball over the top. We saw a lovely diagonal earlier in the game, but just watch. When he receives this, he's able to get his head up and just pick out the run of Mo Salah. I'm thinking it should be buried by Nunez, but that's him hitting the post again, narrowly missing. Matty Cash is unfortunate because he's running back at real pace, and there's nothing he can do to get out of the way. And the ball has just hit him, ended up in the back of the net, and it will go down to a Cash own goal, I'm sure.
Although there is a check here regarding a possible offside offence. And that check is complete. So no reprieve for Matty Cash. And Liverpool now midway through the first half. They're cruising. Back. So what can Liverpool conjure from this as they seek a third goal? Stinked in towards Matip. It could have been 3. The flag stayed down. He was unmarked.
Oh, well, I think he's trying to sneak back out of the box unseen, because I think he'd probably be a little embarrassed by that. Knew he should have scored. It looks like Ollie Watkins has drifted backwards to keep him onside. And he should have buried that, and I think that tells you everything from Jürgen Klopp.
Luis Diaz. Szoboszlai wants it back, and he gets it back. The cutback was meant for Darwin Núñez, but Lucadini was there. Watkins looking to find Diaby. Slipped there by Gomez and no foul. 2-on-2 here. Diaby going on. He's got support from McGinn. That's a really good chance for Villa to get themselves right back in the game again.
Well, it's unselfish because I thought Diaby could take it on and maybe unleash himself. But when he probably heard a shout from McGinn that he was just trying to get forward and overlap things, and in feeding him, I'm thinking, yeah, he's going to keep this down with his left foot.
Back by Bannister. Douglas Luiz. Watkins. Douglas Luiz saw the space and played a tremendous pass. Lucadini. Left by McGinn, and then two further players came in. Bailey and Watkins. Another good chance has come and gone for the away team.
That should have been converted. It really should. I mean, Watkins and Bailey have had a little to do after that because they seem to leave it to one another, or at least the fact that Watkins was unsure that Bailey might just get something on it, and I think because of that he was not prepared to get something on target. From McGinn hit them.
Darwin Núñez there, brushed off Pau Torres, the back heel. Didn't quite come off. And then given away by Pau Torres. Here's Núñez again. Liverpool in full flow again. And Núñez! It hit Konza. Not too sure how much Konza knew about it.
He won't care.
And this is Liverpool for you. Yes, going forwards, every time they attack, they might score. But every time they're pushed the other way, there is that vulnerability. Offside flag stayed down here. Núñez is onside, I think. Salah. Now Núñez. Tight angle. Off the bar. Luis Diaz coming in. It's away by Cash. Now it's Jones. McAllister. That's overhit. Well, it was Darwin Núñez who came close. Throughout that whole move, there was an offside suspicion.
Yeah, against Mohamed Salah there, and he probably was. And as a result, he knew he had to leave it to Núñez, not get involved. But once this does find its way back to the Uruguayan, that's a great attempt. He knows he has to go high to try and clear the goalkeeper, who's trying to smother the situation. And it's very unfortunate to see it come off the frame of the goal again.
And again, being the operative word, twice in the first half, and it happened countless times last season too. Back. Here's Jones. Luis Diaz. Tormenting Cash. Finding Szoboszlai. Hit by Alexander-Arnold. Well, his eyes lit up there for a moment.
An invitation that he simply couldn't turn down. He was always going to come onto it and hit it. And sometimes you don't catch them as perfectly as you'd like, and I think that was the case in point.
It's interesting how his international...
He's got fantastic invention and vision.
That was overplayed by Szoboszlai. Watkins. Moves to Diaby. Looking to bend it. Not quite the bend he was looking for, but again there, the threats of Aston Villa.
Well, I think this is good work from Villa in terms of the closing down. That was excellent in winning the ball back, and yeah, you could see Diaby had set himself up on his left foot. He was always going to look for that far corner and try and use Gomez as a little shield to deceive Alisson.
Ambitious club who want to go higher than where they were last year. 7th place they were at the end of last season. Salah is away here, and Martinez makes the save to keep Villa in the contest.
He's swift in reading that.
And that is half-time then. Well, Liverpool find themselves in a comfortable position here with the 2-goal advantage. Szoboszlai with a beautiful... Here's John Matty. On the move, here goes Szoboszlai. Scored that lovely goal to open the goal scoring. And he skipped away from Lucadinha. Szoboszlai square. Came off the toes of Luis Diaz. Mo Salah improvising.
Yeah, he was trying to find the top corner with the outside of his left foot. And clearly he'd made up his mind that nobody else was getting it once it found its way to him. Lovely work again from Szoboszlai to get into a really good position. It's just too much pace for Luis Diaz to be able to cope.
He is down beneath us, just orchestrating things. What do they have up their sleeve here? This is Boubacar Kamara. Work wide for Lucadinha. That's an inviting ball, and then saved by Alisson as Cash came in. The referee checks his watch, and there's no buzz from goal line technology. It didn't quite cross the goal line, but it wasn't too far away.
Yeah, this is really good work. I mean, this is a tremendous ball from Digne, and Matty Cash is creating a habit of getting on the end of things. It's a good attempt from him. There's more room to keep it away from Alisson, but it's a fine save.
But it means Villa will have a corner now to try and maintain this pressure. It's an in-swinger. Watkins with something on it, but only glancing touch.
Villa intent, which is, I'm sure, the message that Unai Emery was trying to get across during the half-time break.
Salah, it's got away from Lucadinha. Nunez in the centre. It's bent towards Nunez. It's the old Darwin Nunez today. Hit the woodwork in the first half twice, and with the goal vacant there, he could not find the back of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, Villa are trying to get on the front foot, and they're immediately caught in terms of Mo Salah breaking away. Does the keeper get something on it? No, maybe not. I think that was a difficult one. In fact, when I see it again, it wasn't. He should have buried it.
Sure. So Andy Robertson with his Liverpool corner. Nunez touched on and put away by Mo Salah. Well, he won't be here forever, but savour him while he is. He has scored some majestic goals over his time with Liverpool. He was never going to miss that one. A yard out, but Kop end. Salah's goal. 3-0 Liverpool.
It's just so clever from him with the run he made. It's that sneaky little one. He's just peeled off on the far post and got away from Digne. You see that so often, that little flick on, and then you need the movement. You need the movement on the far side, and Digne allowed Salah to get a yard ahead of him, and that's it. Robbie Earle mentioned it at half-time. Which way the next goal goes could mean a lot, and it looks like it's done.
And the reaction. Douglas Luiz. Actually, he was fouled by Jones, but the referee played the advantage. Bailey. It's McGinn with the header. Half a chance of McGinn.
Sure.
Here's the Villa corner then, and it's Pau Torres who arrives and made contact with it, but Alisson with a comfortable catch.
Sure.
Wizard stands over the free kick for Liverpool. In towards Matip, who just touched the ball away from Salah. Oh, she had a go. He has the technique to have a go. Not quite the dip, though, that he was hoping for.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to pass it at one stage. But this, again, is, you know, very good work from the little turn of pace. Not the greatest effort from Kamara. Good try.
Show.
And Ollie Watkins wait for a first league goal of the season goes on. Salah. Oh, couldn't keep it down. He wants a corner here, Mo Salah, and he gets it too. It has been given.
I just wonder whether it clipped the crossbar. But it would seem that the barest of touches was the answer to that, and it certainly didn't catch the crossbar.
Szoboszlai now on set-piece duty. Matty peeled away. Elliott took it down and took aim. And it goes behind via a touch for a corner again. Now Harvey Elliott getting back to his feet somewhat gingerly.
Yeah, it's always a good position to take up on the edge of the box. Anything that's half cleared just gives you an opportunity. And yeah, just as he followed through with the shot, he caught Diaby.
Again, these are two former European champions, both European Cup winners. Liverpool in the recent past, Villa back in the early 80s. It could be a strong argument this year, Jim, to say both of these two teams could win their respective European tournaments this year. Conference League for Villa, Europa League for Liverpool. There's Duran. Let's fly there with a wild effort.
Yeah, that was almost a case of, oh, well, is there enough support inside for me? Can I pick someone out? And he's getting a little criticism for it, that he could have actually looked for that, because his hands are up as if he's saying, what else did you expect me to do? But yeah, I think he made his mind up that he wasn't going to look for any help and trying for the spectacular. Yeah, I didn't mention it earlier on, Joe's one or two other things happened, but as soon as Quansah came on, the centre-back for Liverpool, Gomez went to right-back.
Gomez here having to be watchful as John Duran has the ball again.
Now, Zaniolo didn't react very well with that, because he probably should have put his foot on that and looked for the support behind him. And Zaniolo was the obvious one. You can see him making the run behind, and he's very much hoping that he will just pause here and look for help.